Howdy folks, greetings from Varanasi, India, where I am on the rooftop of my hotel with the sun setting there and a pretty awesome sight of kites flying all around me here. So at the end of this video then I will grab the camera, do a quick little panorama so you can see the scene here. This is going to be a relatively short one, I think. So this is on the subject of enlightenment. What is enlightenment? And I will give you a nice and honest answer. I don't know. Who knows what enlightenment is? Enlightenment is a human-conceived concept that is something along the lines of a carrot at the end of a stick, leading people onwards to evolve and improve and better themselves. This concept of a ultimate state of total peace and bliss and everything making sense and coming together and nothing further to be learned or understood because you have it all figured out and you have reached the goal of life. Enlightenment is a goal, whereas the spiritual path and the journey of improvement and coming to better understanding of the world and the universe and yourself and self-evolution, self-realization, self-knowledge. This is not a goal-oriented thing. This is a journey. This is a experience. This is an ever expanding, ever moving path with no end. There is no end to the path of spiritual realization. Then what? You just sit on a cloud and play harp for the rest of eternity? Like, that sounds boring. It's not about a goal that you finally reach. I'm there. I'm enlightened. I made it. I'm done. I'm out of here. But if you look at the word enlightenment, light, then I would say the path of enlightenment is one of coming into greater light within oneself. That God is light, and that coming closer to God, the divine, the essence of the universe and of ourselves, our essential nature, is one of coming to greater light within ourselves, bringing light inside of ourselves. The light of our inner mind. The pineal gland in the center of our brain has physical characteristics to it that are similar to that of our eyes. And I forget the specifics of what exactly that is, but within our mind we have a inner light, and bringing that inner light within ourselves activates the pineal gland inside of our brain, and this is how people can actually see through their third eye, their inner eye, and I haven't had a third eye opening myself. I had one experience once when I was really stoned that I thought might have kind of been one, but I don't count that. It wasn't quite real or vivid enough. But so enlightenment is a concept that we have inside of our minds of something that we are striving for when we are in a path of improving ourselves and coming to a place of connectedness with the universe and with the divine. And whether or not there is something you can call enlightenment, is the Dalai Lama enlightened? Is Eckhart Tolle enlightened? Are there any enlightened individuals on this earth who you can say, yes, this person is enlightened, they have reached enlightenment, as opposed to everyone else? I wouldn't say so. We're all somewhere in the spiritual journey, whether you acknowledge it or not. And there's always more to go. There's always more to learn. There's always more to discover. And it is truly an infinite path. There is no end point. You don't get to the end of the game and it's game over and you finished it. That would be extremely unfortunate. It's just an ever-expanding journey of discovery. There's a kite, it was like 5 feet away from me. You can always bring more light into yourself. You can always learn more. And the more that you learn, there will then be more pathways opened up, more doorways opened up to journey through and to discover even greater potentials within ourselves on the path, not just of this life, but the big journey, the grander journey of existence in its entirety. So I think that does it. I'll grab the camera and show some of these kites flying around. Quite a lot of them. And then you can see some of the kite flyers down there. The Ganges River, right there, flowing along in front of these buildings. That out there is the floodplain for the Ganges during the monsoon season. And so that is why there are no buildings over on that side. This is the city of Varanasi, stretching off this way, the holiest city of India. I've been here about a week, and I am journeying next to Rishikesh in 3 days. I'm pretty much ready to go, but I have I have a train in a couple of days, so I'm sticking around waiting for that. Rishikesh is where the Beatles went and hung out with the Maharishi in a ashram. Rishikesh is one of my favorite spots in India. It's a smaller town, a mellower scene. It is considered the yoga capital of the world. It is also on the Ganges River. There's one big difference, which is that I will swim, I have swum in the Ganges River at Rishikesh. I would not do that here in Varanasi, no way. Because it is so much further downstream here. There are all kinds of cities along the way, and that water is incredibly polluted. It is a sacred river, absolutely, but that does not mean that the water quality is godly in any way. So there you go, a little taste of India here in the evening light. Pretty awesome scene.